Hi folks, I'm going to show you something called compass pose. This was one of the main poses that helped me heal my labral tear. It really does a lot to kind of smooth out the cartilage inside the hip joint. So what I'm going to do, I have a couple of yoga blocks, and if you don't have yoga blocks, maybe you have something else around your house that's similar to these. But you want these, they're going to go under your hips. And you just put them on their lowest level together and let your hips come down and sit on the blocks. Now what I'm going to do is pull the knees in toward the chest and get where I can relax, where I'm not falling off the blocks. Okay. From here, this is a very frog-like pose, you guys. All right, from here I'm going to wing my left elbow around my left knee, and I'm going to take my right leg out to the side. Now the whole key here is you want the toes pointing down toward the floor, and you can see that this hip is all the way up off the block. And so what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to start to draw a line here on the floor. Now your line might be short when you start because you got some cartilage floating around. It may be really painful at first. So you want to close your lips and breathe through your nose in and out. And if you have ridges, so I had these pieces of cartilage kind of floating in the hip, so they were real ridgy, and so I'd be real careful over those areas. But let's say you work through that, and you can make your line start to turn into a semicircle. And this will happen, once the cartilage starts to get cleaned out, or like maybe stays in place. Sometimes that cartilage can go right back into where it came out from, and you can actually weave that cartilage back together. They say you can't, but I promise you can. All right, so then to end this, you just come back, and then look at the difference here. My knee was even with this knee before we started. So already that's done something to open up the hip. And then you just pull the blocks out from under you and roll to your side to come up. So that's something that I call compass exercise or compass pose. And you guys try it out. I know this is not a beginner pose, so if you are a beginner, you might need to do a little bit of work before you get into this pose, but I promise you, it is so worth it. If you have questions, leave those in the comments and I will get back to you. All right, I'll check you guys later.